In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Bulls, will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense takes the field to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes his connection. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. It's complete. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. On the move, it's Moore. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Blue Devils offense will take the field for the 1st time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bates. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Took a shot as he threw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Gets his 1st one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart them.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Robertson. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll try the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give on the inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Well, jet sweep pass. The Blue Devils get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. Coming after it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Moore. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Had to get rid of it quickly. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punt.
Let's see what they do on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Off-play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harvey. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now on second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Blue Devils are flying down the field. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Stuck with a running game on first down, now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
Quick pass on the jet motion. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. This is a designed run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. Johnson looking to throw. He's got his man, and the defense drags him down. After the 1st down completion, it's 2nd and short. They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the Tar Heels pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The run from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Line is set on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The offense set for a 1st down play. Back to pass, it's Murphy. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. And they're able to make the tackle. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one last update on one of the best rivalry games in the sport, the battle for the Little Brown Jug. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question.
Got his man downfield. Just keeps moving. Hit the afterburners, kid. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Back to throw, it's Murphy trying to get to him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snags it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board, but pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Hampton. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on second down for this offense.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the RPO, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They're bringing heat. He makes the connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Caught in the backfield, it's Hampton. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, UNC! And that one will give them the lead. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. You got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give out of the gun. Nice move to stay on his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Give to the running back. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll test the right side. Made a defender miss. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They're working that left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Turns it loose. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got great speed. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. He's right on target.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to throw. It's Murphy. He's going up top. He's got it inside the 30. All kinds of running room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To the air on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. It's a draw. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Running it back, it's Moore. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Murphy. Fires to the tight end. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Going up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. And you have to try to apply heat to the quarterback, but you have to know when it's too much. The roughing the passer penalty gives him a 1st down. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. He caught it, takes it to the house. Touchdown, Duke.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Coming up, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. The give to the tailback. Push down for the tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Rides to the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Hand off from the shotgun. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. On the run, it's Hampton. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fires to the tight end.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over.
He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Takes the handoff. It's Hampton. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Now on second down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Johnson wants to throw it. The quick out. Turns it on in midfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. The give as they work on that clock.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than this block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. The give to the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Looking for room, it's Hampton. Ran through the contact. Oh, there's the ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it down the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll try to slam it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Blue Devils!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
PAT unit on the field. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Johnson looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Looking for space. It's Hampton. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, Duke! And they score first here in overtime.
Man, you talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, and David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score a touchdown, put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football game.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28.
That makes the score 35, North Carolina.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Johnson wants to throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. From the gun. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Touchdown, UNC! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Now first down here in the second overtime. Here's the give off the left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Tar Heels! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Johnson looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
No good. That keeps the score. North Carolina, 41.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He'll start this drive firing. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they responded with a score of their own here in overtime.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Second overtime, you have to go for 2, and this is for the win. Looking to throw. They are in! Ball game, and that does it in double OT with a 2-point conversion. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.